G'day everybody, Sam Marwood here from Cultivate Farms, and welcome to Cultivate Farms TV, where we are documenting our journey of running Cultivate Farms and making it possible for you to own a farm, or if you're a retiring farmer, to step back or transition your farm to an awesome aspiring farmer. So this week, a quick summary of Bushtech, the Bushtech podcast that I was on. I want to give you a link to that. How you get your face in front of more retiring farmers. We have another brilliant idea, which you guys will love. And a bit of a summary of conversations we have with retiring farmers, just summarising how those conversations have gone over the last 6 months to a year. So let's get cracking. As we do every week, number of aspiring farmers is up to 338, so that's 4 more people signed up this week, which is great. We want more people signed up. I'm going to outline reasons why a bit later in the update, but basically we want you to sign up so we can get more people in front of retiring farmers, or demonstrate how many people are ready to get farming to the ag industry or to investors, and hopefully you'll be headhunted, which I'm about to talk about in a second. So a quick wrap up of the week. We're working on a cool arrangement with 1,000 acres with an aspiring farmer and an investor. That is a very cool project, so having a meeting Friday about that. Spoke to a bunch of retiring farmers this week, as we do every week, which are always great discussions, and also a handful of aspiring farmers who are now Cultivate Farm members. So when you sign up, we have a chat and we work through your farm pathway options. Always love those discussions. Our first farm match is progressing really well. A lot of legal and technical stuff we're getting through, but it is soon to be finalised, so all the details will be revealed very soon. Can't wait to do that. And another reason why you should sign up as a member, because a retiring farmer whose details aren't on the website has trawled through all our aspiring farmers, every one of you, and picked out a handful that they would like to meet with. So we connected them directly, and now they're working through a farm ownership opportunity. So that's another reason why we encourage you to get on and create a profile and outline how you want to farm and where you want to farm and what you want to farm, because people will use the system in different ways, and one is them to headhunt you themselves, which we thought was brilliant. So I was on an interview in a podcast the other day called Bushtech by Sarah Nolan and Simon Mathewson, and they're sort of demystifying the ag tech world and agriculture sector. And I've known Sarah now for a couple of years, and she's pretty much the guru of everything ag tech in the world. So it was a real honour to be interviewed by her and Simon. So I encourage you guys to jump over to the Bushtech podcast. That's the bushtechpodcast.com. Lots of interviews with great people in the ag and ag tech industry. I just sort of described our journey of Cultivate Farms, how we started up, some of the failures we've had, what we would have done differently, talking about social media, whether we will take on investors ourselves, and our lessons basically. Loved it. It was a really enjoyable interview. We're going to add this to our podcast as well, so if you're subscribed to us, you'll hear it as well. I really enjoy that. I think what they're doing is sort of the same sort of thing we're encouraging aspiring farmers to do. Create content. Get out there and create a name for yourself, and talk about the stuff you're really passionate about, which is you owning a farm. So love the idea of someone starting a podcast about how they're going to get onto their own farm. That'd be the next level sort of stuff. What does the environment look like, or what does looking after the environment mean to you as an aspiring farmer? That's a question we've been thinking. So we go through our farmer profiles online, and I reckon around 80% of aspiring farmers have in there that they'd like to look after the environment, which is really sort of interesting. So I'm an environmental scientist by trade, so to me this is an interesting result. So we're sort of putting a call out to you aspiring farmers. We'd love to understand more what it is you mean by saying you want to look after the environment. What does that mean tangibly? Is it that you want to plant trees? Is it you want to work alongside biodiversity? Is it that you want to improve soil health and soil carbon and soil nutrients? Like, what does it mean for you to look after the environment? This is a question we're putting out to you aspiring farmers. We want to know so that we can try and open doors to the experts in these areas, or find more information or share more information to get you increased knowledge in those areas. So please let us know. Comment below, send an email, do what you have to. That'd be great. How to get your face in front of more retiring farmers. We have another gold idea, so sit down and take some notes. This is a good one. So you can spend $50 and you can have your face in front of every single retirement age farmer within a 200-kilometre radius of where you want to farm. How can you do that? Through Facebook. We think this is great. So here's a step-by-step process. So you can create a Facebook page. Let's call it Aspiring Farmer Mary, whatever title you want to do it as. And you can put a video up of yourself like I'm doing right now, and all you're doing is saying, hey, my name is Mary, I want to own a farm, here are my skills, here's where I want to farm, would love to work with a retiring farmer to help transition ownership, make it a win-win, please get in contact. And that's it, a 30-second video of you describing yourself. You put that on Facebook, upload it. This will take you 10 minutes. Have some text in there describing yourself, your email address and phone number. Then you click boost post, you can just do $1 if you want to, and you can click people over a certain age within a 200-kilometer radius of a location, and you will have it in front of them right away. Everyone's on Facebook. Everyone of every age is on Facebook, and you will have in front of people who can then potentially say, oh, I love this Mary person, they're full of energy and passion, I'm going to follow them and check them out, or maybe get in contact. Or they might know someone who they think would love to be able to work with Mary, with you. So I just think the business sector itself don't value what social media can do in terms of connecting you. And aspiring farmers, you need to grab hold of this. You need to grab hold of every single tool you can to get yourself in front of the people who can get you onto your farm. And this is another great way. People might be a bit nervous doing a video. I used to be nervous doing it, but now I've lost that nervousness, so just get over it. If you want to own a farm, this is just another way for you to get yourself in front of people who could get you onto a farm with you. Please let us know what you think. We think it's a great idea. We would love to see people do it. If anyone does it, we will promote it on our social networks as well. How our conversations with retiring farmers are going. So we've had probably a year or more now talking to retiring farmers who want to transition ownership to the aspiring farmers, and I guess we just wanted to do a quick summary of how those sort of discussions go. So we get an email mostly from retiring farmers who sort of outline, we're thinking about transitioning, here's our farm, and this is the type of person we're after. And so we organise a phone chat and we sit around for at least half an hour just discussing what it is these retiring farmers want for their farm and for themselves, their legacy. And that's the main thing we talk about. This is just understanding what it is you want, and we work backwards from there. We're not here to tell you how to run your farm or tell you how to run your business or what your end goal should be. It's purely just understanding what it is you want, and we can work backwards to find the right people to help realise your dream. So when we've had that discussion and we feel like we're on the right page, and also that these retiring farmers do want to transition ownership, that's a key one for us, and that's also a very big step for retiring farmers, but we make sure that's in play as well. And then we get them to outline details of the farm, basic information, which we then use to promote on the Cultivate Farms website under the Farms tab. So you'll see a number of farms if you go to a website now as well. And this is the process we go through. And then it's up to the aspiring farmers to pitch to be on that farm. And then if the retiring farmers like them, they come and catch up on the farm, have a discussion, and they work through options if they want to move ahead. So it's all in the retiring farmers' hands around how this unfolds, which is what we want to see. This isn't about us, again, coming in to tell you how to run your business. This is about us finding awesome aspiring farmers for you to transition to. So if you know anyone of retirement age or is thinking about stepping back from their farm, we would love to have a chat. And that is sort of how the conversation will go. It won't be anything fancier than that. It's purely about what do you want for your farming legacy, and we're here to help you transition. So please reach out or send this to anyone you know who's thinking about stepping back from their farm. All right, and last but not least, there are 14 farm opportunities sitting right now on that Farms tab for anyone who wants to have a crack at farming, who thinks they're good enough. We've got 14 retiring farmers who want to back you onto a farm. Please check it out. Please send it on. Some awesome opportunities, and we're about to load some more as well. So please reach out. We want to hear from you. We want to get you on your farm. We love meeting everyone. We do eventually get back to you on your emails. There's a few people we haven't yet, but we love hearing from you. We're here to help you, and we'll speak to you next week. Cheers.